Okay, so I've got something I want to talk to everybody about today. This guy I'm going to talk about is called Ben Hunt. So the guy's called Ben Hunt. Does anybody know who Ben Hunt is?
This guy.
This guy. So Ben Hunt. So Ben Hunt is from the Great Britain rowing team. Does everybody know what rowing is?
Yes.
Yeah? You've seen them guys on the lake who are like, ooh. That's what they do on the lake. Yeah, that's going to be great for the video for you. Okay.
I get to cut it, so it's
Okay, that's pretty cool. And then you might have seen in the Olympics. Has anybody seen the rowing in the Olympics? Like, it's a pretty serious sport. These guys like row for like half an hour, and they can't even get out the boat by the end of it. Like, it's pretty strenuous stuff. So the Great Britain rowing team. Okay, now Ben Hunt became an Olympic gold medalist in 2000. Where was the Olympics held in 2000?
Sydney.
Sydney. Does anybody remember that one? Does anybody remember Sydney 2000? You're born in 2000, that's really upsetting.
I wasn't born yet.
You weren't born? My heart's jumping out as you speak. I don't know, was I feel you. Okay, so does everybody remember Sydney 2000, the Olympics in 2000? So it's a pretty cool Olympics. Okay, so this was the first Olympic gold medal that the Great Britain rowing team had won since 1912. Okay, since 1912. That was the last time they won a gold medal. So that's quite a long time. That's quite a long time. Now, in Atlanta, which was in 1996, they got beat. In the Barcelona Olympics in 1992, they got beat. Now it came to qualifying for the Sydney 2000 finals, and they were qualified in 1998. So the qualifiers in 1998. They finished 7th. Do you know how many people take part in a race? How many teams take part? 7. So literally they finished 7th. And this was 2 years before the Sydney Olympics in the year 2000. So they all turned to each other and they're like, hey, we're not happy with this current situation. Now we can continue what we've been doing all these years and we'll get exactly the same result, or we can change this. So they came up with a saying, if you want to write this down. The saying is, will this make the boat go faster? That's the saying. Will this make the boat go faster? So that's the saying they created. There was 4 or 5 people in the team, and their saying was, will this make the boat go faster? This was their accountability line, which they were going to hold themselves accountable for the next 2 years. This is the line, these simple words, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are 7 words which won them an Olympic gold medal. Now it's pretty serious a claim. Imagine on your Wikipedia or your Tinder profile, if you could say like Olympic gold medalist, that's going to be pretty good, right? That's going to be pretty handy to have. Yeah, well this made the boat go fast, I don't know. Okay, so here's a few examples. So this is what Ben Hunt was saying, a few examples. They say when they're on the rowing machines. So has anybody been on a rowing machine before?
Yeah.
Okay, who enjoys rowing machines?
Yeah. Nobody.
No, I literally rather get my head against that wall and bang it progressively against that wall until my head fall off than go on a rowing machine. So literally they had to go on a rowing machine for 70 minutes. 70 minutes straight. 70 minutes, that's a long time, Mad Dog. That's a long time. So literally they get to the 60-minute point and I don't want to do this anymore like any sane person would do. And you know what they say to each other? Will this make the boat go faster? Us staying on this rowing machine for an extra 10 minutes, will this make the boat go faster? What is the answer?
Yes.
The answer is yes, because they'll get more experience and they'll build their endurance, so in the race they'll be able to use that extra energy. Okay? The next one was the cold mornings. Who's been to the UK before? Yeah? Okay, cool. Okay. So it's really interesting when people outside, oh my god, it's really cold. It's really cold. This is not cold. Like literally, if I was in the UK, I had a shorts and t-shirt on, I had like Factor 50 on, I had like a crate of like cider on my arm, and we'll be going down to the beach. Oh my god, this is like a heat wave. Like, this is not warm out there. This is not warm out there at the moment. Now, mornings in the UK are really, really cold. So, do you know what time these guys like rowers? Does anybody know any rowers?
Yes.
Yeah, do you know rowers? Like what time do they train in the morning?
Like 5, 6.
Yeah, like 3 a.m. in the morning, 4 a.m. in the morning, like they're nutters, complete nutters. So literally they'd be going down to the water with the boat, and I'm going down to the water and literally putting their foot on the ice, and literally the place was frozen. Okay? And like, oh, it's really, really cold, what should we do? Should we go back? But they ask themselves the question, will this make the boat go faster? Then returning back and going back to bed, will that make the boat go faster? No. So what should they do?
Go.
So they cracked open the ice and got in the water and started rowing. Okay? The next one, the example that he gives, as Ben Hunt gives, it says when they're going for, so obviously if you're an Olympian, you go for a lot of charity dinners. So you go and see these charity dinners. You know, it's like when you go to a charity dinner, it's like, yeah, I'm just going to have a quiet night tonight, and then you have like one drink and there's music playing. What normally happens then? It's not quite now, right? It kind of escalates from there. So that we sat there with one drink, and then somebody said, okay, who else wants a drink at the bar? Okay, should we have another pint of beer? So they asked themselves a question, will this make the boat go faster? And the answer is no. Them staying out that night will not make the boat go faster, so they decided to act against it. Okay? Even if you watch it, so please Google the Sydney, if you have any time on your hands, I don't know if you might want to do this, you might watch old Sydney 2000 highlights. So Sydney 2000, the final race, they were being chased by the Australians. So the Australians were pretty close behind them, and in the final 200 metres, you can see them all shouting, all the Great Britain Olympians on the boat all shouting. Do you know what they're shouting at each other?
Will this make the boat go faster?
That's what that's just showing. Will this make the boat go faster? Yes. Will this make the boat go faster? Yes. Will this make the boat go faster? Yes. And they kept on rowing and rowing and rowing, and then they won the Olympic gold medal.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, the reason I'm talking about, thank you, Chelsea. Rule Britannia. So the reason I'm talking about Ben Hunt is he's now turned this into a business. Do you know what his business is called? Will they make the boat go faster? See what he's done there? So he goes into businesses, and this is how he coaches all the different businesses. Now the reason why I'm talking about this is we can use this accountability line for ourselves, so you can use it for you, and we can also use it to make our team stronger as well. Okay? So if we're looking at it for ourselves, us having a day plan. So having a day plan in the morning. Us having a day plan every single morning, will that make our boat go faster?
Yes.
It will, right? Because it will give us a clear focus towards the day and what to be working on. What about us writing an impact every morning? An impact which we can share to other people to help other people get better. Will that make my boat go faster? Yeah, because I'm practicing my public speaking skills. What about me having an attitude all day? So me having a smile on the dial all day. If I smile all the way through the day, will that make my boat go faster?
Yeah.
Why is that? Because nobody wants to speak to negative Nelly. Everybody wants to speak to Happy Harry or Happy Helen. You get it? Okay, so that'll make it stronger throughout the day. What about me speaking to absolutely everybody everywhere? This is my symbol of everybody everywhere. So me not waiting until I get to the field around about 10 o'clock before I start speaking to people, but speaking to people as soon as the doors open, will that make my boat go faster?
Yes.
Yes, it will. What about me getting worried about Janice on reception, the fact that Janice said no on reception and sitting on a wall outside and crying into a tissue, will that make my boat go faster? Yeah. It won't. So how much time should we spend worrying about what Janet on reception said? 0% of time. 0% of time. And that's how we can improve every single day as ourselves. Will this make my boat go faster? And what about as a team? So there's something really exciting happening at the moment. Does anybody know the team competition at the moment?
Yes.
Yeah? What's the team competition, Jerry? What's it called?
I don't know. Oh, the state of origin.
So it's called the State of Origin. The State of Origin. So the State of Origin, it's Victoria versus Sydney.
Sydney's going down.
Sydney's going down, and that's speaking from somebody from Sydney. Yeah! That's like the Victoria is. You cross the threshold. I'm a Victorian. This just feels good. This just feels good. Okay, so it's the State of Origin. It's Victoria versus Sydney. What is the prize?
5K.
There's a lot of money being thrown around. It's a 4K party. It's a $4,000 party. Okay? That's a pretty good party. It's better than the party you just turn up and it's like cucumber sandwiches. Like, that's a pretty exciting party. A $4,000. These guys are already dancing. You guys see the dancers. You guys are dressed like the party. The other party's not tonight. Okay, just to let you know. Okay, so the 4K party, that's pretty exciting. Now, what have we got to do to win that 4K party? What's the $100,000?
50 people.
And 50 people. Who'd be excited to do is 50 people in here? Would you be excited about that one? That'd be pretty exciting. That'd be pretty exciting. Okay, now how are we going to do that as a team? What about us working together as a team? Will that make our boat go faster?
Yes.
What about if I've done something really well in the day and I know I can help Keelan out, me helping Keelan out, will that make the boat go faster?
Yes.
That'll make the boat go faster, right? What about me getting on road trips? You've seen the guys on the road trips, they're all getting the names called out. So to make the boat go faster for the team, would it be cool for me to get on a road trip next week and really help out the team? Would that make the boat go faster?
Yes.
It would do, right? It would do. What about every single day I walk in here making everybody feel super special? As soon as they walk through these doors, they're in like the special area. And me start giving somebody a high five, how you doing, a fist pump, if we're gangster, how's your day going so far? Will that make the boat will that make the boat go faster?
Yes.
Will that make the boat go faster? What about every single day if I go for one extra customer? So one extra customer, that's what that says. So what about if I go for one extra customer every single day? That means so small for yourself, but if everybody's doing one extra customer, that's an extra 30 customers per day, okay? Let's just say that's a $30 ticket, that's an extra $900 per day to the team as a whole. Now let's say we do that across a week, That's an extra $5,400 for the team total. Now, something that happens so small, which is just me looking after my one extra ticket, and just for Ali and just everybody else in here looking at the one extra ticket, we do that as a team, and that's what happens when you do things as a team. That's what these guys did, a collective in the boat. Will this make the boat go faster? They all put that effort in and they get to where they need to be. Yeah. Now I'm super excited. We had a conference call last night which went for an hour and a half, just talking about this competition and how we're going to win this competition. But we need to know that everybody is with us. Because if we're in the boat and we're all rowing in the right kind of direction, I'll drink as many coffees as possible in order for us to get to where we need to be. Quite frankly, I need a lie down now. I need a lie down now. But now it's time to ready the engines. Like Monday was just a warm-up. Monday's just about getting the cobwebs out of the way. Now it should be game time. Are we ready to go?
Yes.
Will this make the boat go faster?
Yes.
Okay, everybody have a killer day.
Okay.
Yeah.